people that want to listen to as to why the APC walk out of Parliament. The Speaker of Parliament, when Singapore Thomas, and caused the problem. So, now we listen.
Guys, I wish to make a ruling and to refer this matter to the Supreme Court for an opinion. The Constitution of Sierra Leone Amendment Bill 2025, now before this Honorable House, concerns the supreme law of the Republic of Sierra Leone. Its consideration therefore demands not only strict fidelity to constitutional procedure, but also a collective appreciation that a constitutional amendment is fundamentally a serious matter. The Constitution is the supreme expression of the sovereign will of the people. Consequently, any proposal to amend any provision of it must conform both to the letter and to the spirit of the constitutional provision sought to be amended. In the current circumstances, I, as Speaker of the 6th Parliament of the Second Republic of Sierra Leone, have been invited to give a considered ruling on the threshold applicable to the Constitution of Sierra Leone Amendment Bill 2025. In doing so, I call on this House and by extension the citizens of the Republic of Sierra Leone to take keen note of the interplay between sections 91(1) and the entirety of section 108 of the Constitution of Sierra Leone, Act number 6 of 1991. This issue concerns not merely the mechanics of voting, but the constitutional architecture governing the exercise of Parliament's constituent authority. As Speaker, I therefore consider it necessary to state the principles that ought to guide this House. Constitutional interpretation requires that provisions of the Constitution be read as a coherent whole and not in isolation. One provision should not be interpreted so as to render another ineffective, where both are capable of operating together. That being said, I invite this House to carefully read section 91(1) of the Constitution of Sierra Leone, Act number 6 of 1991. Section 91(1) reads thus: except as otherwise provided for in this Constitution, any question proposed for decision in Parliament shall be determined by a majority of the votes of the members present and voting. This provision therefore automatically establishes the general rule for parliamentary decision making. Any decision, including the decision to amend any provision of the Constitution not expressly provided for in this Constitution, falls under this general rule. Incidentally, the Constitution of Sierra Leone 1991 does not make provision for the exception to this general rule. I therefore invite members of this House and by extension the citizens of Sierra Leone to carefully read sections such as 29(3), 119 subsection 9, 137 subsection 7, 137 subsection 10, and 173. Apart from these sections and others, there is definitely no section of general application that deals with a two-thirds majority requirement for decision making. The much trumpeted section 108 of the Constitution of Sierra Leone 1991 deals specifically with the provisions of section 108 and no other section. Section 108 subsection 2 only seeks to provide clear guidelines for the enactment of a new constitution, which definitely is not the case right now. Or altering sections such as 108, chapter 3, section 146, section 56, section 72, section 73, section 74, subsection 2, section 74, subsection 3, section 84, subsection 2, section 85, section 87, section 105, section 110 to 119, section 120, section 121, section 122, section 123, section 124, section 128, section 129, section 131, section 132, section 133, section 135, section 136, section 137, section 140, section 151, section 156, and section 167 of the Constitution of Sierra Leone, Act number 6 of 1991. I invite all of us to the specific nature of the section, to invite all of us to the specific nature of this section, that is 108. The drafters constantly deploy the word this. Example, section 108, subsection 1 and 2 provide jobs. Subsection 1, subject to the provision of this section, my emphasis, subject to the provision of this section, Parliament may alter this constitution. 2, a bill for an amendment of Parliament, a bill for an act of Parliament under this section shall not be passed by Parliament unless. I am therefore to state without attempting to go vernacular that this section means section 108, subsection 1, section 108, subsection 2, section 108, subsection 3, and up to section 108, subsection 9, and no other sections. I am also to draw your attention to the fact that all the provisions in the Constitution requiring a 2/3 vote for the amendment or alteration are mostly to be found under section 108, subsection 3. Since none of the provisions requiring a 2/3 vote for the amendment or alteration are to be found in the Constitution of Sierra Leone Amendment Bill 2025, I rule that this House will revert to the provisions in section 91, subsection 1 of the Constitution of Sierra Leone.
Of course, we all were waiting. Singapore Thomas, when are the minister, when are the Speaker of Parliament, which he say. Of course, this same thing now is used back for pool Lara Tilopias, because Lara Tilopias, when are the Auditor General, instead now a demand 2/3 majority. He used the same thing again. That section 91. Constitution and 91 of the Constitution. Now used back again for pool Lara Tilopias. They use them. Not knowing that waiting and they do so go want again happen. Then feel saying at the last one and they died, then can use them back again in this one. So the same thing now they use back, but this time the APC no agree. They walk out of Parliament because of waiting. They want to use the same thing. Say majority simple majority in for use. That means say the members of Parliament, the way present at the well of Parliament, and then get right for vote, and that vote day if for use majority of a 9 go. And now that use back in Lara Tilopias. So no not use the section 108. No not use the Constitution 108. No not use them at all. Now they use Constitution 91 and they use now for make the bill. Then you not get confidence, you get doubt. You say, well, they send them to the Supreme Court for interpreter because you're not sure for say what you do, the decision owner take it right. What you make it the Senate now the Supreme Court. So all this one, they not say they are tied down to the Constitution. If they use them, if they do them this way, means say they don't commit treason. So now that make it say because you're not sure, now make it say that the Supreme Court they go make final judgments. So because the Supreme Court now for make final judgments, now him make the Senate day. And all this one waiting he left to the hands of the president for go giving assent to this particular bill for make him turn into law now presently. So but Sam King, yeah, so they advise the president, they call on to his wife, be careful, advise the president, let him give assent to that bill day, to that particular thing the way the Supreme Court go pass judgment and make and the way they will make an advice and wrongly. So do you like do them? They advise them. Because tomorrow we go get crazy presidents, we go come up with this again. We go cause problem with the presidents where if we don't take such decision like that. Of course, I'm keen they try for tell people then say the people then for stand. The people of Sierra Leone get all the rights for stand against waiting the SLPP they plan for do. So therefore, they advise the president and the Speaker of Parliament and the Attorney General Minister of Justice. Waiting and do so not right. Now it's a reasonable act. But since the thing not reach an implementable stage 8, now it not come into law 8, nobody no go say anything. But for now, it advise let everybody caution. Unto the president like caution for waiting the decision we go and take tomorrow. We go jeopardize them and him Fatima Bioin and wife and na Mada Bioin wife like he advise him man. Like he not give accent to that particular bill or sign that bill. That particular thing we go table to ram. So do ya in the advice. So Lord we can listen to waiting. Lord we listen as we don't watch all waiting Singapore Thomas don't say. Now Lord we listen to waiting Sam King the advice and waiting is saying at this thing. We church me while I say la play this thing here. So therefore una stay tuned and listen to Sam King a message.
Una morning, una good afternoon, una good evening. It depends on the time where you listen to this audio, my fellow Sierra Leonean. Sierra Leone, today, first of all, me na comrade Wisdom Sam King, the CEO and founder of the Sons and Daughters of APC from the Northern Region. Today, the 11th of August, 2026, Sierra Leone, they cry. Sierra Leone, they bleed, me people them. Sierra Leone, they cry. Let me put this straight. President Biodi sets this country into a blaze. President Biodi administration, they set Sierra Leone for let problem happen in the next election. With that problem, they will lead to a massive devastation and destruction of we beautiful country where we call Sierra Leone. You know, we'll always do things that we required with due diligence. It is force power by breaching the law. You call that, say, a national cohesion. You know, we'll always do something we required 2/3 majority. It go use.
Don't take part. You are citizens of the Republic of Sierra Leone.
Where the constitution is clear, Supreme Court at against Parliament's decision, not so problem with the sets in this country. Used according to your statements at the opening of Parliament, you say it make sure say peaceful transfer of power. You think, say, by setting this wrong constitution, the people of this country then will allow things that we not require the 2/3 majority for go through, or you go prepare the soldier man them and policeman them by using them for destroy lives and property again, President Bio. How long you will continue for kill, your administration they continue for kill ordinary Sierra Leonean them? How long? And they call on the innocent woman, when Madam Fatima Bio. Do you mama, may they invite you. In your wisdom, you are not seeing a woman we get sense. In your wisdom, knowledge and understanding. By family life circle, you are the principal advisor to your man. By government organs, the vice president is the principal advisor to the president. And as well, another advisor, the Attorney General and Minister of Justice. But why are they put the political advisor them? They might advise in your husband in the wrong way because they want for attain power in the wrong way. We will lead this country into serious problem or nasty civil war. Let God thank us and let God push and far. Let God make you reach that quickly. But today, I call on the state actors, they advise President Bio. Because now, we vote for democratically, he's the leader and fountain of honor of this nation where we call Sierra Leone. Madam Fatima Bio, advise you, man, if their attempt, say this thing, then they go to the Supreme Court, he can't sign them. It don't cause trouble. You don't commit treason. The element of treason don't complete. Guess what? If you sign a bill, we not require 2/3 majority. You say when they go to the Supreme Court, Supreme Court will interpret things that will not to the own area of interpretation. Trust me, you don't commit treasonable offense. The Speaker of Parliament, Honorable Shengepo Thomas, we are my fraternity brother. If you dare say wait you don't pass ruling, you say you pass on simple majority on members present, we vote. Where the Constitution not tell you that, it tell you elected members of Parliament. Now, required for form 2/3 majority. The Constitution not tell you elected, they not tell you elected members of Parliament present in the well of Parliament. The Constitution not tell you so. It not tell you so you not get no magic for say the one that we vote, now they count. Then say elected members of Parliament. If then therefore don't compel you, the one that we not day na the well of Parliament, we government give international assignment or assignment, una be supposed for don't call them on a conference call. They make a public vote. Or una send the link to them, they do online voting. Now the world don't digitalize. Any cyber sitting at the wall, you will vote for let in number be counted. So if then they on government assignment or somebody sick, not present, then get right for link them up, lay give opinion with regards to the voting, if yes or no. If you sit down in a free evolution, Shengepo Thomas, you say you don't pass the law into simple majority. They say the thing we don't pass, I they call them, the Supreme Court for we interpret them. Are you crazy? My fraternal brother, I not believe say the general entity they produce stakeholders them, we not get wisdom. I believe we get the political wing of the general entity, the liberals camp and the equalites. Then in the founding ground, where they train somebody for become a leader. Then they train you for let you become an outspoken or good orator. And they train you for let you get wisdom, knowledge and understanding on how you handle complex issues like the one they are. In Shengepo, now you go say Tiwi you don't pass ruling already. Though he come back, he say let Supreme Court we interpret. You don't know say the High Court. You don't know say the Parliament like courts. The Parliament get right for impeach president. The Parliament get the powers for impeach president. The Parliament get the power for impeach Supreme Court judges. The Parliament get the power for impeach any stakeholder in this country in a government authority. You don't know that day. So you as a senior High Court of the Parliament, we get the last thing at that holiday. After the normal due procedure don't carry on, you go say it, you don't pass. It is send them back to the Supreme Court and go interpret. Why won't they continue for do criminal acts on state matters? You know they expose yourself. You know always they disgrace yourself. Things that we now required to Supreme Court, when they say they go Supreme Court. What kind of criminal way this? The international body are watching you guys. And they tell on 2028, if una say una the manipulator, it will be one of the most devastating elections ever in the history of Sierra Leone. Because the constitution not required for let una do then kind of fraudulent conversion they are. This layer, una know this now, una set this country into serious explosive. Una don't know how Sierra Leone are determined. If una know how this country people are determined, una go afraid for do them kind of bad thing there. People are resolute, people are resolve for the 2028 election. Una not go win election by rigging. If una want for win election, una do the good things them based on una manifesto. Una continue for do good things them, we go make people happy. Not to forgo set laws them, we go required for rig election. But the constitution already not pass as a bill. The parliamentarian then they don't reject them. Una not able to get the 2/3 majority. We required for change any clause that's required 2/3 majority. So why before don't first go to Supreme Court before you bring in voting for 2/3 majority? You don't bring the voting for 2/3 majority already. And the Supreme Court not get mind go interpret the constitution where they say elected members of Parliament. Now then they form a 2/3 majority. We go qualify any bill for get a quorum. We require 2/3 majority. Straightforward. They not say present, the members of parliament present in the well of parliament. They not say so, the constitution not say so. So if you now want to now go put the most core power judge na Supreme Court, let insert the part of the treason. Because you already don't commit treason, but the elements still not complete. You and the Attorney General and Minister of Justice una already don't commit treason, but still the treasonable offense now the elements not complete. Now you can bring High Court judge them for let them complete the elements of treason. The way you come out the High Court judge, they bring now President Bio for a penny signature. We are the fountain of honor. We will complete una treasonable offense, including him. And they bring this because this country need healing. This country need unity. This country we need for bring them together. If we not focus on then sensitive thing there, we go make this country go back to war. We will get property then in this country. Although people that will say, na bento host they get, but then want to host the war get. Now, if then one then they go down, now a minus to my achievement. We will don't born pikin in this country. We will get this country at heart. We will love Sierra Leone, we will call home, we will get pride of. If we allow again this country go into nasty civil war, posterity go judge we all. We now win at the leaders them. So if logically we not really like Sierra Leone, we not the attempt for manipulate a whole national constitution again, we will not say we not pass mark bo. Not to so we not the governing states, not to so. All side we not they bring fraudulent conversion, all side are fraud, all side we not they use power. Things the way the constitution spell them out clearly say it required 2/3 majority. And not tell una say members of parliament present in the well of parliament. They're not telling us. So how you will go to something Supreme Court where you don't pass ruling already? How? For let them go waiting. Let them say go say you get right. When the constitution not tell you say if you fail, forget the 2/3 majority, you send the bill na Supreme Court. The constitution only ever required a Supreme Court judge for pass a ruling on something we require 2/3 majority. For let una know for say bye we not begin una heads up. The constitution not require that day. If una push this dangerous bill for the Bambai, una not go know the next president in intention. For long we not see this country where we lack President Bio don't do your own work, he don't do your own best in your own level of thinking or administrative competency. Don't try your own say able. In government, some of them don't try outside and able. The good, the bad, the ugly, they inside this government. They get good thing, they win a good thing. They get thing, they win a bad thing. They get thing, they win a ugly things. They don't try. If they try for round up in second term, we require 10 years by constitutional mandate, 2 term. So if you wanna say the end product, wanna go set this country into a blaze, when they require wanna all don't commit treason, we are not going to know the next president's intention. We as a Sierra Leone, we elect this country. We don't want to see them cut person throats for treasonous offense. We don't want to see former president go life in prison. We don't want to see sitting Attorney General and High Court judge or sitting former speaker and sitting former Chief Justice, sitting former president, sitting former parliamentarian. We don't want to see them go life imprisonment because we don't know what they call treasonable offense. We don't know the next president if not possibly be a revenge. We don't know in mind and thinking. Would I expect President Bio in campaign mantra for calm even in government, not in kill, but in government kill so many people in just basic demonstration or strike? Nobody be expect that. Because by President Bio, in appearance and in talking, at some point we be defend power. Very calm, cool, and steadfast oriented man when he be defend power. But when he sit down at that power, the powers the way presidents get them, una know this. So una free una next them into this dangerous bill. Let the people decide. Una not can bring trouble in this country. We don't want to see bloodshed in this country. We don't want to see person lost in life after he don't come on power. We want to see many former presidents, they like all Nigerians then get them. We want for see them president and they with them will help for transform the economy into the private sector investment. We want for see former minister come and do open factory. We want for see former president and come and open investment. We will help for employ people in this country, like how Nigeria and they do so. Then former president and the common power, they get factories, minister then open factories, companies, transform youth them, then they employ them. Now make we own regime. We not investigate somebody in corrupt deals them. We cut that line there. We look out, we project the future and build Sierra Leone. But if we not commit something, we go lead to the alteration of the constitution without following due diligence. We not go left no stone unturned. We go endorse what we call treasonable offense. And they bring this in the interest of Sierra Leone, not to selfish aggrandizement. And they bring this for let Mama Salon not bleed again. Mama Salon go in picking them, then commit treason, then go cut them throat, or then fire them by hanging. We don't want standing. And they call on Fatima Bio. Dear Mama, they send this audio na PV. Then you constructively advise you, man, this dangerous bill. If he sign them, most of the former minister there, Keketuma, there is press secretary. Most of them when they not get for the near we government to change, we then go say this bill have been treasonable offense. You not get for the near now you only get for the near as wife and in children them. We don't want to see Fatima Bio, you get your own way, but you get some Bokutin and the way you don't do with me convinced in. I was compelled during your sanitary pad and some of the construction buildings at 34 military hospital. You have done tremendously well as a first lady. Then they nobody no able dispute that fact. But if you allow your man sign this bill here, madam, you go there now this country, you see your man they run a treasonable offense case. And that will compel this country for going to nasty, dangerous nasty, dangerous war. Where you, the investment we don't do in this country, you know, will feel fine as a former first lady thereafter. So advise you, man, let you know, even try for sign that bill for complete the elements of treason. Even if the bill and send on a Supreme Court, the lie panel, the advisor and tell and say, sign and you don't complete the elements. Madam, Mr. Master, young man, youth man, anyone where they close to President Bio, you wanna want for put this country where we see former president commits reasonable offense. Mind you, make I remind you, when our administration don't accuse people for commit treason, when I don't know the intention. When our administration don't accuse people for coup or commit treason, when I don't know the revenge catchment, when I don't know the danger of that huge allegations. So if finally you come on a power, then you not get you commit treason by manipulative or manipulation of the 1991 constitution, where you want for force now the truth of citizens then as a bill, as a law. The constitution not required for send thing we required for voting of two-thirds, send and a Supreme Court for interpretation. Who does that? We already the speaker don't make decision. It's a simple majority, we vote. You don't make already decision. So you want to say let them go interpret in decision. We already the parliament are court. And the constitution not tell you say if the speaker decide in any bill within the past we require to two-thirds majority, therefore send them back to Supreme Court for interpretation. The constitution not say so. The constitution is the guiding principle of the law. So waiting and they use na Supreme Court na the law. So if they mistake, then say then they go add themselves, the judges them, then they go put their hand for commit treasonable. But the one we get for complete the element are the sitting president, as the append in signature on that bill. So instead on the part of the principal treasonable offense crime committed. So with the big owner, we look at national cohesion. We want for all this country together. We want for bring unity, everlasting peace. We want for bring sanity. Let you not think say me tribe matter for get job. You tribe not for matter for get job. You region not for matter for get job. You waiting matter na your qualification and the competency and the requirement for let them take you in that working place there. That's how we model look at With this, the second generation of APC, we not want for hurt any fly, we not want for kill nobody. If God bless within at the hem of affairs, we don't want for commit any life for loss in blood because of politics. We want for abolish, we want for raise that mentality. When the protest, you get for follow due process, so we go encourage that protest. We listener, we even a cry, or we roll them into government policy. We could transcend or transform this country into a middle income country. But if we not push for treasonable offense, mind you, the power of a president is very powerful. President Bill, within your administration, people and they will hate you, will hate you. If you don't know that day, people and they will give job, will hang bars for you. You therefore know this later they tell you until you step out of power. Now they tell you go see one APC man. I've been fixing becoming an APC. But beyond they look at national projection, look at the danger after a relinquished power. Now make now they give heads up, Mr. President. This now voluntary advice, not to the advisor the way they pay, when they give wrong advice, you don't know the deal where they don't sign for, put you into the dangerous position for let you commit treasonable offense. We then will sit down and have member of President Kuma. We do good in this country. You see former President Kuma, in former cabinet minister, then they will be there against them. When they allege into coup, you know the one that maybe they call you say, jail President Kuma, let this, let that. You know some APC stakeholders, the way you say we are say President Kuma give them job. Then they call you, then they go meet you, engage with you, let not left President Kuma. By this alleged coup. At the end of the day, you use the wisdom. Say no. So this trip, use the wisdom again. If you not use the wisdom, you cabinet when they push you so, you advise when they push you so, then they left you dangerous. And they left you and they put you in the old way, you know, whoever will escape. Mind you, some international body, then they will get bitter blood for you. Bitter blood for you, including the one way contribute for make you when a President Dramani Mahama of Ghana. You're not happy with you, President Bio. Make I tell you. You're not happy with you. Former president and they sitting president and in Africa, West Africa, we're not happy, not glad for you. Because they convinced President Nkrumah for regime change. He followed due process, he let the people's voice speak. People and vote you in, you win 2028 election. 2023 election. 2018 election. Sorry, my people. Astagfirullah. Now 2018 election, you win. With a peaceful transfer of power. You said it in your public statement, presidential statement. So if you allow, you take and say police and soldier then, you don't bring in Bokwe, send people about the military and the police. We get decent and competent police officers there, we know the compromise standards. We get decent and competent military officers there, we know the compromise standards. But some of the one that we don't bring in, then no they help you, my brother. Mr. President, sir, you know, daddy, if you try for sign this bill, even if they go to the Supreme Court, the Constitution not says in a Supreme Court, they go interpret things that we require to majority. Now, I could give you heads up. Then say members of parliament, elected members of parliament, any bill we require to third majority, now elected members of parliament. If you say the parliamentarian are not present, call them and then vote online. Because we live in a digitalized stage. Any person in the world able to participate. If people then go on government function, you get right for call them, they vote online. But if you speak already don't pass ruling, they say they send on a Supreme Court, you will feel neck again, Mr. You don't commit your treason. But the elements still not complete unless the Supreme Court and President Bio's append and signature. Then send the President Bio as the principal committer of this treasonable offense. The Supreme Court and the Chief Justice and Attorney General Minister of Justice and as well the Speaker of Parliament. Una are the core committer of treasonable offense. Una the trend on a very dangerous ground, sir. These are the dwam in the interest of Sierra Leone. If I hurt, I'll step on anybody foot. I'm very sorry. But this, it compelled me for say this word today. For Leona see the danger. We don't want to see bloodshed after we regime change. We want to see multiple former presidents then. We go help for advice and give statesmanship advice in the new administration. We want to see multiple former chief justice, multiple former ministers. Then they will go help this country for build the civil, the private sector investment for change, for make a ripple change of the economic trajectory of this nation. We lost one Sierra Leone and lost to the nation, especially former president and somebody we don't serve as minister or speaker of the parliament. Speaker of parliament. We want to see multiple of them stakeholders and they we will give them idea for transform Sierra Leone. We don't want to see una common power, governments go, government come, and see the one that have been commit treason for wrong alteration of the 1991 constitution. It's not food for thought. I dey come on Mr. Conodi again. I'm again coming with Sam King. So the 11th of August 2026. This time emergency notice of expanded emergency NAC meeting. The All People's Congress NAC members, all NAC members of parliament, intending flag bearer, regional chairman, district chairman, and other senior stakeholders of the party are invited to an important meeting scheduled for Thursday, the 13th August 2026 at 1 p.m. at the APC National Headquarters in Freetown. The meeting will discuss and agree on the party position regarding the constitutional and electoral matters. Given the importances and urgency of this matter, all invited persons are kindly required to attend. Lance Anadumbuya, National Secretary General of the APC. The APC party, they call on all APC stakeholders, former flag bearer aspirants, district chairmen, mayors, former council, former ministers, flag bearer aspirants, and as well all city NAC members, district APC chairman, to emergency NAC meeting this coming Thursday. Una all for in Freetown. So this is about saving Sierra Leone, because President Bio, I think one for they part of for save this country. But APC then they call on NAC members then for go save Sierra Leone. If they call on APC, this position we then they go decide. Let me give one of the record. Let me give my own input or recommendation. If President Bio called for a stand-up Sierra Leone, if President Bio they sign a constitution, we go create a dangerous stand-off Sierra Leone. If the SLPP they call on violence, if SLPP they call for continuous protest, if SLPP they call on for use military or the police for kill Sierra Leone and them, una the APC don't endorse that. We tell it and go all the principal person we then give in charge for manage Sierra Leone. Because this thing we then the trend on now conflict and violence constitution they want for pass on people and throats. We go lead to nasty, dangerous conflict in this country. Let God sankada itself. We go beg Buna, all Leona go take a standoff decision. Any flag bearer aspirant, let begin mobilizing base. This SLPP they want for do something where they go the rogue election them by using the law, where the law not even qualify them for do so. So every stakeholder is high time for letting you mobilize base. Honorables them, councillors, mayor, council chairman, former ministers, sitting executive members, district chairmen, regional chairmen, NAC members, for current APC flag bearer aspirants. Let everybody mobilize in base. Let me do that. So for invite the international body. If even look also the tripartite recommendation, then when they are mobilized for kick that bill out of parliament. The tripartite recommendation, all President Bio in parliamentary and the speaker, then Nado, they not even value, they not respect international body, this SLPP government. They have no respect for the international body. They have no focus neither for let me hold this country together. They want for kill democracy. The SLPP administration are projecting to destroy or completely kill democracy by using the constitution with wrong proceeding. So we are calling on the international body to step in immediately before it's too late. We draw the attention of the international body for letting advise President Bio say they push for bring constitution. We go bring this country into its knees. We all know waiting past the 11 years rebel war. We don't want for see the resemblance they again in this country. But this administration are pushing this country into nasty, dangerous calamity. Let God sankada and let God push them far. Let God save Sierra Leone. So we call on every APC stakeholder for let una go this coming Thursday in a Freetown party office for go get a standoff decision. Where that decision not turning back. Una payansane where they pan bribe you payansane. You see how SLPP and they expose una go sign secret deal head for produce that document today. Una not a land lesson. SLPP them. Anything una do then they can expose una. So that we the grassroots follow go after una. Una stop now. If now you carry the eat the APC kind of power, continue for it and why we they maintain standards? We the tie we oja we the suppress we want because we want for the APC kind of power and we want for Sierra Leone with peaceful transfer of power where nobody no go feel intimidated again. Where we go uphold the rule of law and democracy. Not only APC able uphold the rule of law and democracy. But this SLPP government don't disappoint Sierra Leone and them. This SLPP government don't disappoint the international body. So we go call on every stakeholders for them to take decision. We go save Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone lives matter. The second audio again. And the third audio again. Continuation of my audio. The Parliament of Sierra Leone has a statutory total of 149 seats. This total is made up of 135 ordinary members of parliament elect from multi-seat districts and 14 reserved seats for paramount chiefs. There are 80 SLPP members of parliament, then 54 APC members of parliament, and 14 paramount chief members of parliament, which total of 149 members of parliament. The 149 members of parliament, the SLPP this SLPP government administration need 100 members of parliament to form the 2/3 majority. Failing to secure that threshold, no way to pass any bill required 2/3 majority. Then, if the SLPP failing to follow the procedure or due diligence of passing a bill that requires 2/3 majority, the consequence is President Bio, who will append or approve constitution, the Attorney General and Minister of Justice, and any other Supreme Court law, the current Speaker of Parliament, and the SLPP, some SLPP parliamentarians that partake in the passing of wrong bill have committed what we call treasonable offense. This now the danger, now the catchment of a clause that requires 2/3 majority. When you pass them, when you not pass, the bill not pass, you force that in the parliamentarian then reject them. Though you take on a Supreme Court where the Constitution not tell you so. When I always do that activities, they will not partake. The Constitution say when I don't commit treasonable offense. Not only so, now waiting the Constitution say. But still the treasonable offense, not the element not complete. Now just don't begin. Unless the sitting president append that signature. Though we want for add more people for commit more treasonable offense. Because when they go to the Supreme Court, now additional of names we get for total that load of the treason offense. So I go urge on every stakeholder. The decision which Schengen Port Thomas don't already passed na parliament. We are not approval. If Supreme Court or sitting president approval, we don't create trouble in this country. So we go pray for let God give us wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Let us not left this country into dangerous calamity. Let us not sit down and say, I regret waiting I've been there do as speaker. I regret the laws that were passed as High Court judge. I regret the bills that were approved and signed as sitting president. I regret for go discuss any bill in Parliament as Attorney General and Minister of Justice. We don't want for see una dey na regret to have, because this country ready for people don't resolve, they don't resolve their mind for bring regime change. So if we not stop the will of the people, any manipulative strategy will not go face fixed resistance of the vast majority of Sierra Leoneans. Sierra Leone don't speak saying no one PR system. Sierra Leone don't speak saying una left 55% for be president that hold national cohesion. Sierra Leone don't speak say they want for let una bring census, for let una use the proportional representation, for let una use the first past the post electoral system of electing the city members of parliament. The Sierra Leoneans they say they don't want PR system, they don't want proportional representation system again, because proportional representation is flatter or destroy democracy, because the people they not get the bill again for elected members of parliament. So they say they don't want standing. The constituency members, them people away from the constituency, then say they want for elected young members of parliament, so that the parliamentarian then will be accountable to them constituency electorates them. So we go urge on every stakeholder in this country. You the APC member, you the APC stakeholder, where the it's bribe for damage Sierra Leone. Let posterity judge you, let you pick in a halaki. Let you self not better. Let die on road accidents. Any stakeholder, when they go take bribe for pass on wrong bill, for manipulate on the intelligence, or play on the intelligence of people in this country, for do the wrong thing, let you die on road accidents. Let you not ever succeed. Anyone where they manipulate Sierra Leone, for let this bill here go into the wrong way, we summon una to God. Let God make una not ever succeed. Any bad thing una plan, they una not succeed. This is about Sierra Leone. I'm here to save Sierra Leone. I'm not there for any make na statesmanship role that they take. We there for save Sierra Leone, because Sierra Leone they trend on a very dangerous ground. If we not save this dangerous ground, it will lead to dangerous problem after 2028 election. So I go urge on every stakeholders. Three are the big owner. We wife them, we mama them, we papa them, we man them, we brother them, we them day na this government. We not save Sierra Leone. We not allow the people's will for prevail, not to manipulative constitution. I rest my case. Once again, Mina Comrade Wisdom Sam King, the CEO and founder of the Sons and Daughters of APC.